Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lincoln Middle School's virtual graduation ceremony. This year marks the 36th anniversary graduation ceremony of Lincoln Middle School and its first virtual ceremony.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Gabriella, for singing the national anthem. Now, I would like to introduce Miss Ella Tower, who will be making remarks on behalf of the LMS Student Council.
Good evening. I'm Ella Tower, and I would like to welcome Mr. Spirito, Mrs. Dever, Mr. Bertolini, members of the Board of Education, faculty, parents, and the graduates of the class of 2020 today. For those of you who don't know who I am the Student Council President, and it has been an honor to lead Student Council this year. Throughout my middle school years, I've always participated in Student Council, and this experience has provided many valuable lessons. Even though our school year was cut short, we still accomplished many things earlier in the year. In October, we had a breast cancer-themed bake sale for which we donated part of the proceeds to cancer research. We also hosted our annual Halloween dance, which is a great fundraiser to kick off our food drive. By collecting food for families in need, the Student Council was able to donate Thanksgiving meals. It is always such a fulfilling experience helping our community during the holiday season. Similar to the food drive, we hold a toy drive in December where we deliver presents to less fortunate children. The smiles that are a result of our efforts bring so much spirit to the holiday season. During this past year, we held raffles that gave away fun prizes such as Bears Made My Miss Gwen. In February, we had great success with our Valentine's Day Rose fundraiser, which completely sold out. One of our last things that we were able to accomplish before leaving school was purchasing 2 sections of lockers to be installed in the halls of LMS. Now, I would like to thank my fellow 8th grade Student Council members for all of their hard work and support they brought this year. As I call your names, please stand up for recognition. Olivia Dragone, Nicolette Sasso, and Andre Silvera. Finally, the last person I would like to thank is our Student Council Advisor, Mrs. Cicerelli. Without her, the Student Council could not have accomplished so much this year, so thank you for your dedication and time with us. I am very grateful that I had the opportunity to be Student Council President this year. It was a rewarding experience which made my final year at LMS so special. I would like to congratulate the class of 2020 and wish them the best in high school.
I am very pleased to announce the Salutatorian of the class of 2020, Mr. Minhaz Rahman.
Minhaz! Congratulations, Minhaz! You're the Salutatorian, Lincoln Middle School, 2019-2020. You pumped, man? All right.
Good evening, Mr. Spirito, Mr. Doyle, members of the Hawthorne Board of Education, Mrs. Dever, Mr. Bertolini, Lincoln Middle School staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. Congratulations to Sandy Soleil for becoming the class of 2020's Valedictorian. I would also like to congratulate all my fellow graduates for making it through these past 3 years of LMS. Even under less than ideal circumstances, you've managed to make it through the final months of 8th grade. You have adapted to the challenges you have faced and grown immensely because of it. This growth started all the way back in 6th grade and shapes who you are today. When we came into 6th grade, it was clear that it would be nothing like anything else we had experienced before. Everyone was coming to a new school, and many students never had a chance to meet. On top of that, middle school provided many reasons for new, bewildered 6th graders to be concerned. For one, you would have to meet multiple teachers, one after another, on your first day. After leaving one class, you were thrown back into the LMS hallways, where students are quickly crammed into a tight space, and you only had 3 minutes to find where your next class is in a building you don't even know. You would have to fit everything you might need in a thin locker, and learn when to go back to this locker so you can take out what you need. However, you are once again the new kid surrounded by the more experienced 7th and 8th graders and needed to figure out where to go. However, with so many new students, there was a great opportunity to make some new friends. Despite the challenges faced early on, we each left 6th grade more confident in ourselves and our abilities to deal with the changes Lincoln Middle School has to offer. This change in students became more apparent once we entered 7th grade. Instead of roaming the halls aimlessly, we were more prepared and knew what we had to do. We gained an increased self-esteem, and our attitude towards this new school started to improve, if only a little. The nervousness and possible dread when first meeting our teachers had mostly evaporated, and most students knew the rest of their peers. This shifting attitude was much needed, as 7th grade had many different events in store for us. For starters, we got to watch the 8th grade superstars and see what was in store for us next year. Towards the end of the year, we got to participate in the outdoor superstars, and there were many dances and gatherings in between. Our increasing confidence in our abilities and place at LMS will continue to grow as we entered 8th grade. This was our final year, and we were collectively readying ourselves for high school. We knew that the school year would have more to offer, but we believed that we were prepared for it. Just like last year, there were many activities to look forward to, such as bake sales, dances, and preparing for our graduation ceremonies. After watching the Winter Superstars last year, we got to participate and compete against each other. However, when everything was moving along as usual, COVID-19 began to rapidly spread, and our final months of school were spent locked away in our homes. I have no doubts that this has been a stressful period of time for many fellow classmates, myself included. Our teachers had to figure out how to teach their curriculum during remote learning, and we were no longer able to meet up in person. Despite this, we have all managed to adjust and make it through these difficult times. To wrap up, the time me and my fellow graduates have spent here at LMS has been nothing short of eventful. As you might have inferred, my school experience here at LMS has been unlike anything else I've previously experienced. It has been an opportunity to make new friends and strengthen existing bonds. While these last few months have been rough for me and possibly many other classmates watching at home, our years here at Lincoln Middle School have given us the ability to overcome the obstacles we each face. Once again, thank you, parents, teachers, and friends. No matter what challenges await us, I'm confident that my classmates and fellow graduates will be able to stand up and face them head on. Thank you.
The following young woman has achieved the highest cumulative grade point average of all the students in the class of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian of the class of 2020, Miss Sandy Soleil.
No problem. Where is she? Hey! Congratulations, Sandy. All right. Yeah, everybody. Lincoln Middle School 2019-2020 Valedictorian.
Good evening, I'm Sandy Soleil, the class of 2020 Valedictorian. To begin, I would like to welcome Mr. Sprito, Mr. Doyle, members of the Hawthorne Board of Education, Mrs. Dever, Mr. Berlini, Lincoln Middle School staff, friends, family, and fellow graduates. I would also like to congratulate one of my fellow classmates, Minhaz Rahman, on being the Lincoln Middle School class of 2020 Salutatorian. To the class of 2020, it is vital to recognize and appreciate the growth and maturing you've done during these past 3 years, predominantly the accomplishments you've worked towards, no matter the magnitude. We are all here for the same reason, to enhance and grasp the knowledge we've learned so we could someday use it in the real world. Now it's time to graduate and move on to the next chapter of our lives, high school, whether we are choosing to continue our education at Hawthorne High School or other schools. Even though these past years may have seemed perpetual and enervating, I've grown a lot mentally and emotionally, and I could say with confidence that I could look back at my 3 years at Lincoln Middle School with endearment and satisfaction. One of my favorite yearly events would have to be Superstars during the springtime. The competitiveness of the students and faculty truly made it an indelible and profound memory that I hold closely to heart. I also cherish the memories I've made with my peers and teachers at the school trips and dances that I've participated in. Our lives will change during these next 4 years. High school is a big step, not just in our academic life, but it heavily dense aspects of our personal life too. High school is going to be a tremendous aspect of our growth as humans since we are starting to find our true selves, the people we want around us, and our next steps after school. It is a time where we will start discovering our talents and passions and eventually seek a fitting career. Seemingly we are going to make tough decisions such as choosing whether we want to continue our paths in education or go headfirst into the real world. Overthinking is inevitable and strenuous to overcome since we've garnered the overwhelming feelings of anxiety and stress as we head off to this new path in our lives. Eyes are on us and weights have been placed on our shoulders. However, we mustn't let these hindrances consume us. Although it's difficult to silence the ominous tone accumulated by the thought of going to a new school, it's vital not to let stress and pressure devour us, and instead focus on our endeavors in life, what we could envision ourselves becoming. I truly hope that we can make the best out of these next 4 years. School is only a mere factor of life, a reflection of what's to come in the future, so it's important not to place it as a judgment of your worth. It is during these past few months where I've come to realize the obscure happiness that was purely seeing my peers and teachers daily. It is now more than ever during these unprecedented times that I recognize the value of the effort put by the teachers and their honorable work ethic. Handling the task of educating and influencing the future of this country isn't easy, especially when their importance and diligence are overlooked by the eyes of the public. However, I hope they understand that their efforts aren't going to waste and that their courteous deeds of making sure we aren't just taught but educated truly leaves an impact on their students. Every single one of my teachers to a degree has positively changed my life. I would also personally like to thank them for helping me become the person I am today. My friends Janie, Mackenzie, Lindsay, and Gabby are also a significant aspect of my life as they have been a constant support system for me. I can say confidently that I feel immense relief having found people that accept me for who I am, including my imperfections and flaws. I would also personally like to thank Chloe, my best friend, who I consider a sister to me, for being a bright light in my life. Her affectionate positivity and perpetual smile have all contributed greatly to a source of happiness that I haven't felt in a long time. My family has also greatly influenced the person I am today. To them, I would like to say thank you for always being by my side and a prominent source of comfort. My dad and mom are the most diligent people I know, trying their absolute hardest to teach their children a new language after giving up everything to travel to a country where their children can receive an education and have a future. I would only hope to have an ounce of bravery and strength they have. Thank you for everything you've done towards the betterment of my future. I would also like to thank my siblings, Sarah and Samir, for always being beside me even though we fight a lot. Nothing is better than reminiscing about nostalgic memories with them. To my fellow graduates, it's your job to make these next 4 years meaningful and memorable. Be the best person you can and face every challenge that comes your way with confidence and perseverance because goals don't reach themselves. Don't limit your capabilities and thrive for greatness. Change the world and its norms. Thank you.
The LMS class advisors are Ms. Jonelle Jenberg and Ms. Tony Noggle. The student council advisor is Ms. Tanya Cicerelli. On behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank them for all their time and hard work arranging the 8th grade activities and student activities this year.
Here it finally is, your long-awaited graduation day. Although it's a little unconventional, we confidently send you on your way. You made it through the school year, from schoolwork, friendships, and distance learning too. You were faced with various obstacles, but by overcoming them, you all grew. As you venture off to high school, wherever you may go, we hope the tools learned at LMS will go with you in tow. Congratulations on your accomplishments and best wishes to all of you. Your time here at LMS, we can sadly say, is through. So with many skills and memories, we send you out the door with immense hope and expectations for what the next 4 years have in store. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
The next part of our program is the presentation of awards. The first award this evening is the Lincoln Middle School Citizenship Award. I would like to introduce the Lincoln Middle School Assistant Principal, Mr. Bertolini, who will now be presenting the Citizenship Awards.
The winners of this award have made a consistent effort to learn. They have demonstrated a cooperative attitude in the classroom. They have received an O for effort in all subjects on the report card and demonstrates the qualities of a good student and citizen. I will now reveal the winners of the Lincoln Middle School Citizenship Award. This recipient doesn't allow any obstacles to stand in his way and exemplifies the qualities of a great student. He comes to class prepared and ready to learn. He always displays a positive attitude and shows respect for everyone in the room, including both his teachers and his peers. On a daily basis, he volunteers in class, not only to answer questions, but also to help others. His homework and classwork is not only complete, but done beyond our expectations. At all times, he puts in an outstanding effort into his homework. This young man always has a smile on his face, and he never left my classroom without saying goodbye. This young man has a sense of humor and has the greatest outlook on life. He has many dreams that he wants to fulfill, and he works very hard every day to see that these dreams can become a reality. He is a personal inspiration to all of LMS. The male recipient of the LMS Citizenship Award goes to Max Matos. Congratulations, Max.
Hello, Max. Special surprise balloon for you, bud.
So we left some balloons there for you, but you're gonna have to pop it to figure out what the surprise is, Max.
Congratulations, Max Matos, 2020 LMS Citizenship Award. Congrats, buddy. Good job. Good job.
We're so proud of you.
Throughout the recipient's years at LMS, she has always been eager to learn and greet teachers and classmates with an enthusiastic smile and hello. She embodies the spirit of what LMS is about. The award winner is intelligent, selfless, supportive, and motivated. One teacher states she has the tenacity to problem solve when faced with a challenge. She gives 100% to her schoolwork and is a very caring student who is always super helpful in assisting classmates with assignments when working in groups. Her positive attitude, love for learning, and passion for education made her an absolute pleasure in the classroom. She is a bright light and sees the best in every situation. She has also shined in the spotlight of our LMS drama productions. The female recipient of the LMS Citizenship Award goes to Andrea Martinez. We are so proud of you, Andrea.
Hello! Surprise! We have a little balloon for you. There's a special message in there for you. Pop me for a surprise. Woo! What award is it?
The Citizenship.
Yeah! So you're the female recipient! Woo!
you.
Well deserved.
Each year, Hawthorne's American Legion Post 199, Commander Doug Tennis, presents to one male and one female graduate the American Legion Award. Mr. Tennis cannot attend tonight, therefore Mr. Bertolo will be presenting on behalf of Mr. Tennis.
Good evening to our Board of Education members, Mr. Spirito, Mrs. Dever, the Lincoln Middle School faculty and staff, distinguished guests, family, friends, and of course the Lincoln Middle School graduates of 2020. What a crazy year you've endured with the pandemic and all the world being turned upside down. But I guarantee you that you will achieve and have great success in the future as graduates of Lincoln Middle School, and I wish you well. It's my honor this evening to represent Commander Doug Tennis and the American Legion Post 199 in presenting the 2020 American Legion Award. The American Legion is an organization dedicated to the service of God and country. We believe that one of the best ways to perform this service is to take an active interest in the preparation of our youth so that we will become patriotic, freedom-preserving citizens. The American Legion Award is the highest honor awarded to youth by the American Legion. It is awarded to an individual who has displayed qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service through their middle school days. It's the desire of the American Legion that wherever you go and whatever you do, you will always be guided by the highest ideals. On behalf of Commander Tennis and all the members of Post 199, I'd like to congratulate our 2020 American Legion School Award recipients. Our first recipient of the American Legion Award is described by his teachers as a young man of intelligence, dependability, compassion, community spirit, citizenship, and maturity. He is a leader in the classroom and had a natural ability to help others. He consistently earned strong grades, made high honor roll, and yearned to learn more. His reading and writing skills increased tremendously, and so did his desire to be challenged. He has been an active participant in the enrichment program in the Hawthorne School District since elementary school. He is one of those students who quietly accomplishes his goal without needing constant affirmation. He is respectful, bright, and good example of good friends. His exemplary character is evident even from afar. He treats those around him with the utmost respect, and the positive reputation he has developed during his years at LMS. The male recipient of the American Legion Award goes to Tyler Menny. We are very proud of you, Tyler.
Hello?
Congratulations, Tyler. Congratulations, Tyler Menny, 2020 American Legion Award. Yeah.
The second recipient is an exemplary student and caring human. She is easily recognizable by her smile. She epitomizes every aspect of an American Legion Award criteria. Her motivation to learn is beyond evident. Moreover, the passion, enthusiasm, and curiosity exhibited each day in class is contagious. Not only is she a phenomenal young lady, she challenges those around her to better themselves. Her strength of character is near unparalleled. The respect she has earned from them, not only from her peers, but the staff as well. LMS was lucky to have a student like her pass through its halls. A teacher states, "When I stop and think about how she entered LMS in 6th grade, I see an eager young individual ready to take on a new adventure. She always put her best foot forward, questioned things she didn't understand, and took on any challenge thrown her way." Fast forward to 3 years later, she is leaving the school as a leader, as a role model. Her positive character has only grown over the years. Congratulations, Peyton Patrick, on receiving the American Legion Award for the 2019-2020 school year. Congratulations, Peyton, and congratulations to all the graduates of LMS. We wish you the best of luck.
Hello?
Hey, Patrick.
We have a little surprise for you. So grab the balloons. There's a pin attached.
Gotta pop it.
You gotta pop the one that's a here. Oh! Can you read it? Congratulations, Peyton.
Congratulations, Peyton Tax, American Legion Award, 2020 Lincoln Middle School.
Woo!
The President's Excellent in Education Award is earned each year by 8th grade graduates across the country that have met the following criteria: a cumulative grade point average of 90 or higher from grade 6 through the end of the second marking period in grade 8. The presidential award certificates will be given to students when they receive their diplomas. The most prestigious academic award that LMS bestows on its graduates is the Edith R. Greenough Award. The late Miss Greenough was a former Washington school principal who, along with her staff, presented academic achievement awards to their top scoring 8th graders. 36 years ago, when the middle school was formed, this award was created and named in her honor. To win the Greenough Award, a graduate must have a 3-year cumulative GPA of 93 or higher through the end of the second marking period of grade 8. This year's winners will be presented with a pin when they receive their diplomas. The following students are this year's Greenough Award recipients. LMS Edith R. Greenough Award recipients: Caleb Ambrose, Alana Anton, Ethan Blau, Braden Bogerman, Jack Brule, Julia Canone, Chloe Chen, Joseph DeLuca, Mackenzie Durr, Olivia Dragon, Nathan Gehring, Michael Galella, Dylan Hansen, Sydney Hansen, Rachel Hyatt, Gabriella Cleon, Eric Knorr, Andrea Martinez, Max Matos, Tyler Mene, Maya Machini, Janie Marizzo, Carrie-Ann O'Gara, Dominic Pissarro, Peyton Patrick, Matthew Pizzuti, Freya Pruxma, Minhas Rahman, Alyssa Rooney, Benedetto Russo, Samir Saleh, Sandy Saleh, Nicolette Sasso, Thomas Scheidegger, Leah Shell, Lindsay Scott, Sean Andre Silvera, Ashley Smith, Weston Swallow, Madison Sarka, Gabriella Teneo, Ella Tower, Grace Toja, Kimberly Vargas, Madrid Ballou, Logan Walker, Liam Walsh, and Henry White. Congratulations. We are so proud of all of your hard work. At this time, I would like to introduce our president of the Hawthorne Board of Education, Mr. Michael Doyle.
Good evening, fellow platform guests, faculty, parents, family, friends, and most of all, the LMS class of 2020. Tonight we are gathered here to celebrate and acknowledge all of your achievements over the last 3 years. But before we do that, I feel it's necessary to identify some of the contributing factors that help guide you to this particular moment in time. I'm referring to the teachers and staff here at LMS. I am talking about your coaches, your friends, and most of all, your parents and family members who all played a major role in your 3 years at LMS. The tireless efforts of this core group undoubtedly provided you with a pathway to success. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Graduation symbolizes completing a phase of training and establishes the fact that a person is ready to move on to the next level. For all of you, that next level is becoming a high school student. Now, some of you may be nervous about this new journey, and maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. Please rest assured, your time spent here at LMS has more than prepared you to tackle high school head-on. Navigating the corridors of LMS over the last 3 years, and most recently, adopting to a virtual classroom setting for the last 3 months, has made you become more independent. Transitioning into high school will give you the chance to increase that independence even further. You will be required to make difficult decisions, manage your time more efficiently, and be a more responsible individual. Take advantage of all the opportunities high school has to offer you. Make new friends, join a new club, learn how to play an instrument, learn to speak a new language, try out for a new sport. Remember to be kind and always be there for each other. Don't be so hesitant to leave your comfort zone, and always strive to leave a mark of excellence. Work hard, and don't forget to have some fun along the way. This is definitely a very exciting time for you, and I truly believe you're all ready for the next step. In the famous words of Lou Holtz, life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it. So once again, congratulations to the class of 2020, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Richard Spirito.
Good evening, graduates, Board of Education members, administration, faculty and staff, alumni, family members, and friends. As the school year comes to a close, I've spent some time reflecting on the special moments in time we've experienced this past year. When we think about time, we have a tendency to focus on our to-do list or reminisce about the past. The dictionary defines time as the indefinite continued progress of existence and events in the past, present, and future. Parents, as you think about the past tonight, wasn't it only a moment ago that you let go of your child's hand as they entered the door to kindergarten, and you were afraid to look back for fear that they would see a tear in your eye, which is the same feeling you may have now as you look at the young adult who is graduating tonight. Over the past 3 months, the class of 2020 has missed out on many end-of-year events. But I hope, as our graduates think about the past, you will focus on all that you've accomplished and look back fondly on the past 3 years here at Lincoln Middle School. We hope you will think about the special events or special moments in time that stand out in your mind, and remember all the great memories you've created with your classmates and friends in the classrooms, in your extracurricular activities, and in your recent Google Meets. You've had a successful 3 years, and we share in the joy of your achievements. In the present, we are excited to come together in this special moment in time to celebrate the class of 2020 in this first ever virtual commencement celebration. Graduates, you've been together a long time. For many of you, it's been 9 years since you first began kindergarten together. Your achievements speak for themselves, and you have shared many special moments and good times together. You could be the richest person in the world, but you couldn't buy moments like this. Finally, class of 2020, as you look to the future and prepare for the next 4 years in high school, remember that your future success is up to you. Take advantage of academic opportunities that come your way, follow your passion, and stay true to who you are. And as each of you pursue your individual dreams with your own special talents and build your unique future, remember, it is not what you have, it is what you do that defines you. In closing, I hope you will always remember the special moments you've had as part of Lincoln Middle School. And I hope to see you all again at our in-person commencement celebration in July. Either way, I wish you the excitement of future goals, the anticipation of many wonderful opportunities ahead, and a feeling of pride for all that you have and will accomplish. I hope that you will continue to follow your dreams, and I wish each of you continued success and happiness as you travel on to the next step in your educational career. Congratulations, parents, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
To the graduates of 2020. This school year was unlike any other year before. When the idea of schools closing for 2 weeks started circulating due to the COVID pandemic, I have to admit, I was very skeptical about how it would all turn out. Little did I know we would be out of school for the remainder of the year. And unfortunately, this meant missed opportunities for everyone, specifically for the Lincoln Middle School graduating class of 2020. There would be no pool party to enjoy, no group photo in your gowns, no graduation practices to attend, no trip to Black Bear Lake. You would miss seeing your friends and teachers every day. All in all, many memories and activities would be missed. Who knew that leaving LMS on March 13th would be your last day in the building as an 8th grader? These challenging times certainly have not been easy. Many of you had to take care of your siblings while juggling your own work as your parents went to work. You all had to wear masks and stay 6 feet apart from one another when leaving your houses. Many of you became anxious because you didn't know what the next day would bring. And sadly, some of you even lost loved ones during this difficult time. However, if you look deeply, this pandemic has made you value many things in your life despite the challenges you had to face. It has made you appreciate the friendships you have. It has allowed you to spend more time with your families. It has widened your eyes to acknowledge the importance of delivery workers, grocery store workers, healthcare employees, caregivers, and other essential employees. It has made you recognize the significance of going to school now more than ever. It has even made you appreciate toilet paper a bit more too. Above all else, this pandemic has certainly given you all a new perspective on your lives. It was an incredible challenge bestowed upon you, and you were able to overcome it and get to the finish line, your 8th grade graduation. I would like to end with a quick story that ties in with the theme of my speech. A young woman and her friend were recently talking on the phone and reminiscing about the times when they used to go out to dinner together. They were discussing and contemplating where they would go out to eat when restaurants open up again. In the middle of their conversation, the young woman shared with her friend that her favorite part about eating out was right after dinner when the plates were being collected. That surprises you, doesn't it? The young woman asked. Well, to be honest, I am puzzled by your favorite part, said the friend, because my favorite part is when the meal arrives at the table, not when it is all gone. The young woman explained, my grandmother once told me this story, and from that time on, I have always tried to pass along its message to those I love and to those who are in need of encouragement. In all my years of attending socials and dinners, I always remember that when the dishes of the main course were being cleared, someone would inevitably lean over and say, "Keep the fork." It was my favorite part because I knew that something better was coming, like velvety chocolate cake or deep dish apple pie, something wonderful with substance. This pandemic has taught you a lot and provided new perspectives on so much. Hopefully, this story will remind you to look for the brighter side in situations and provide you with a vision for what's next. So, whenever you pick up a fork, keep it and let it serve as a reminder to smile and dream big about your future. To the class of 2020, keep your forks because the best is yet to come. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the 2020 Lincoln Middle School 8th grade graduating class.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck in high school.
Congratulations, everybody. Thanks, Nora. Hey, 8th graders. Congratulations. Good luck at the high school. You did it.
Congratulations, 8th graders.
Wrong one, Prez. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, everyone. Best of luck in high school. Heads up, Mrs. Norgal.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. You got this. Congrats, class of 2020. I'll see you guys at the high school.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, 8th graders.
Congratulations, 8th grade. Prepare for your future now.
Congratulations, guys. I'll see you in September at the high school.
Congratulations.
Hi, 8th graders. Congratulations. We're going to miss you.
Got it. Congratulations, 8th graders. Have a great summer.
Way to go, 8th grade.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, 8th graders. Good luck.
Congrats to the class of 2020.
Oh, thank you. Here you go.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Mr. Spirito, for the presentation of the graduating class, it is my honor to certify that these 8th grade students have satisfied the course of study prescribed by the Hawthorne Board of Education, and at this time present them to you. To announce the graduates' names, Mr. Bertolini.
Samar Alaga, Yusef Alaga, Madison Marie Ali, Dominica T. Almeida, Nicholas Almonte, Gavin J. Alvarez, Caleb James Ambrose, Alana Maria Anton, Mary G. Arabian, Carlo M. Araya Barantes, Adelina E. Bazrami, Carolee M. Bolinas, Angel Raul Barreto, Angelina Beltran, Gabriel Bianca, Gabriela C. Blacido, Ethan Blau, Braden Scott Bogerman, Brandon Patrick Botbill, Logan Michael Briggs, Jack Werner Bruley, Jake Brodzinski, Matthew D. Bryant, Dylan Michael Cambion, Denise Adriana Campusano, Julia Sophia Canone, Samuel Carmona, Allison Maria Castillo, Ashley Rebecca Castillo, Chloe Chen, Aiden J. Clancy, Victoria R. Colella, Caleb Thomas Collier, Ryan Corella, Jonathan J. Corridor, Nicole Andrea Costa, Jordan A. Coy, Christian John Cruz, Haley D. D'Agostani, Megan Nancy Dahlia, Joseph Michael DeLuca, Marvin A. Delgado, Isabella Delgado, Giancarlo V. DeLuca, Stephanie E. Diaz, Mackenzie M. Durr, Ryan M. Doda, Olivia M. Dragon, Gabriel T. Duarte, Joshua R. Duran, Kembley T. Duran, Alexander J. Edwards, Morris C. Estrada, Christian G. Farina, Adam S. Farias, Christian R. Ficini, Amarellis Francisco, Nathan Daniel Gehring, Michael J. Galella, Anna L. Gallo, Diana E. Garcia, Stephen Glazer, Yanabel C. Gomez, Maya I. Gonzalez, Andrew S. Hammond, Dylan M. Hansen, Sydney R. Hansen, Dylan M. Hartley, Rachel N. Hayek, Jack C. Healy, Jacob Hernandez, Layla M. Herrera, Steve A. Huerta, Dielza Hussain, Sebastian Ibarra, Shane Addison Indorf, Samantha M. Jimenez, Dylan P. Johnson, Ariana Kalaj, Kira Rose Kenyon, John D. Kimberlin, Gabriella Cleot, Eric Jeffrey Noor, Garrett S. Noor, Thomas D. Corpix, Brian Lavizaris, Lindsay K. Lightman, Joseph Donato Limon, Ocean Lynn, Tyler Anthony Lizardo, Matthew Lorper, Xavier I. Lugo, Sammy Y. Malley, Ava N. McConey, Domenico Margarucci, Andrea Martinez, Eric Frisco Maskell, Max Gennaro Matos, Madison Linda Medic, John Carlos A. Mendoza, Tyler Andrew Menny, Maya I. Mashani, John Robert Michelle, Annabelle Mealy Mays, Haley Danielle Mises, Alana Marie Monhay, Daniel R. Monica, Jordan F. Mora, Sophia Morel, Janie Lane Marizzo, Elena N. Munirji, Brianna Nicole Navarro, Fabian Navarro Mata, James Mitchell Nemetoff, Carrie-Ann O'Gara, Cadence M. O'Hagan, Carmelo Palladino, Ashley K. Parcells, Dominic J. Pissarro, Peyton K. Patrick, Christian E. Pena, Matthew Anthony Pizzuti, Sincere L. Porter, Joshua Thomas Praskinis Jr., Freya Colleen Pruxma, Ariel Orlando Quispe Avila, Scarlett Alessandro Rafael, Minhaz Rahman, Caroline D. Rena, Sabrina Maria Riccardi, Abigail B. Rios, Alexander Fabio Rivas, Jalen M. Rivera, Diana M. Robles, Benjamin G. Rodriguez, Maria A. Rodriguez, Allison C. Rooney, Alyssa K. Rooney, Kate R. Rudolph, Benedetto Russo, Ella Jordan Sachs, Zaur Saeed, Logan Sekur, David Aldo Salazar, Samir Saleh, Sandy Saleh, Sarah Saleh, Corey N. Sams, Antonio E. Sangama, Nicolette Elizabeth Sasso, Thomas Daniel Scheidegger, Leah Nicole Schell, Amanda Rose Sirocco, Lindsay E. Scott. Dante Adrian Chawel. Aaliyah M. Shika. Sean Andre Christopher Silvera. Ashley R. Smith. Cormac Dennis Smith. Giancarlos Jose Solorzano. J. Alden Song. Joseph Michael Staus. Weston Cole Swallow. Madison Alana Zarka. Taylor Thompson. Gabriela D. Teneo. Brian M. Torres. Leonardo Torres. Ella Jo Tower. Grace Tozai. Eric Alberto Urena. Fabricio G. Urena. Haley A. Valdez. Jeremy Charles Vanderhook. Joshua Vargas. Kimberly Vargas. Tiffany N. Vargas. Brianna Vega. Madrid Valu. Logan Hunter Walker. Liam C. Walsh. John Paul M. Wiedemeyer. Henry S. White. Corey Zalata. Cassandra I. Zarilla. Congratulations to the Lincoln Middle School class of 2020.
Oh, the places you'll go.
Congratulations! Today is your day.
You're off to great places, you're off and away.
You have brains in your head.
You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose.
You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go.
You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there.
With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street, and you may not find any you'll want to go down.
In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town.
It's opener there in the wide open air.
Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsie as you.
And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too.
Oh, the places you'll go.
You'll be on your way up.
You'll be seeing great sights.
You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights.
You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead.
Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest.
Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't.
I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true, and hang-ups can happen to you.
You can get all hung up in a prickly perch.
And your gang will fly on.
You'll be left in a lurch.
You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump.
And chances are then that you'll be in a slump.
And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun.
And unslumping yourself is not easily done.
You will come to a place where the streets are not marked.
Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark.
A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin.
Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in?
How much can you lose? How much can you win?
And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite.
Or go around back and sneak in from behind?
Simple as not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind.
You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place.
The waiting place. For people just waiting.
Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow.
Everyone is just waiting.
Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance.
Everyone is just waiting.
No, that's not for you.
Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying.
You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing.
With banners flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high.
Ready for anything under the sky.
Ready because you're that kind of a guy.
All the places you'll go.
There is fun to be done.
There are points to be scored. There are games to be won.
And the magical things you could do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all.
Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV.
Except when they don't.
Because sometimes they won't.
I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you.
All alone.
Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you will be quite a lot.
And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road, hither and yon, that can scare you so much you won't want to go on.
But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hacking cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak.
On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are.
You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know.
You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go.
So be sure when you step.
Step with great care and great tact. And remember, life's a great balancing act.
Just never forget to be dexterous and deft.
And never mix up your right foot with your left.
And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed.
Kid, you'll move mountains.
So, be your name Boxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali, Van Allen, O'Shea. You're off to good places.
Today is your day.
Your mountain is waiting.
So, get on your way.